birthday is done.
What a way to say that.
Yeah, Josh, it's not your birthday anymore.
Oh, honey. Yeah, my birthday was last week. Assuming this comes out.
One?
We're recording this before my birthday. So I'm going to say yes, because I'm going to put it out in the universe. We're recording this the weekend before my birthday. So theoretically, I'm sure it went great. I'm sure it went great in this socially distant.
It's 2020. Who knows?
Yeah, right.
Josh, kind of that means it's officially an important season.
Spring?
The lead up to my birthday.
I see. Got it. I'm the last obstacle.
You're the last obstacle we need to hit.
Yeah, that's what the Mayans said in their original calendar. It was that big wheel, and they were like, Josh's birthday is here, and then it's Paula's birthday, and that's 3/4 of this wheel, and then the last quarter of this is just
Christmas.
End of times. Yeah. Actually, no, it is Christmas. I misread it. I need to brush up on my ancient Mayan scripts. Welcome to Being Earnest, a very sincere podcast. I'm Josh.
I'm Paula.
And we're here to talk about, for a short mini-sode, the important and sincere topics of the day.
Ooh, bonjour, bon appetit. Josh, what's our topic today?
Our topic is leisure.
Leisure. Can we talk about the difference between leisure and lounging? Leisure and lounging, let's say. What is the difference?
Sure.
Because there is one.
Yes, there is a difference because lounging. Yes, because lounging would be too close to the episode that we put out called Comfy, and leisure.
So we need to change the definition of the words. We don't have a ton of ideas.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's been hard here in quarantine. Normally, we have a big whiteboard in Paula's office. No,
and I erased it as a prank.
Okay. Lounging is a type of leisure, but not the other way around. Like how squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. One of the activities that you could do at your leisure is lounging. But you could also, run. You could play croquet. You could do a picnic.
Now, this probably is not the official definition. But to me, when someone says like leisure time or like in my leisure hour or whatever they say, I picture activities that could specifically be done at Jay Gatsby's mansion while wearing little white outfits.
Yeah, everything's seersucker. It's not leisure if you're not in seersucker.
Yes. And it's like it could be a bunch of things, but you have to be able to do it in a beautiful linen fabric at a rich man's 1920s mansion.
Well, yeah. Leisure is the rich man's free time.
Right. Ooh. What do us normies have?
Free time. Us
time.
Normies
have impractical jokers on the couch hour.
Single hour, Paula. Leisure feels like it happens at a lawn party.
Yes, and somehow it always takes place in beautiful green grassy fields, but you never have a grass stain.
Oh, no. Well, that's
people who are enjoying leisure time don't get stains.
Well, yeah, because you don't move. You don't move. It's your tempting fate. That's the whole thing about leisure, is that you are purposely tempting fate. You are wearing the most stainable clothing in an area where it can be most stained. That's what power is, Paula. That's what real power is.
Right, but you're not tempting it in a real way. It's not like, like jet skis, like on top of fire or something.
Sure.
There's something
if not for the people
about it.
Yeah, but if not for those people who are, doing these lawn parties, having their hors d'oeuvres and playing croquet, like our economy would crumble. They're job creators, Paula.
Josh, we are truly describing what I think you do on Saturday nights.
Yes, my downstairs neighbors hate me. They hate me because I'm playing croquet in my apartment. I'm playing bocce and just throwing bocce balls. And I'm such an asshole. I call it les boules. Well, that's the thing also is that like it only becomes more bougie and what's the word I'm looking for? Pretentious when you say leisure instead of leisure.
Leisure.
It's just
Leisure.
yeah, it's just like you're just a I'm just a little bit French. So,
Leisure.
Paula, here's my question to you.
Yeah.
If you could take a word that is inherently not fancy,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
how would you pronounce it to make it fancy?
Oh, okay. Limp Biscuit.
Biscuit. And it's got the 2 T's.
Limp Biscuit. Oh, Josh, I'm gonna run to the kitchen. Can I grab you a pizza roll? A roll de pizza.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Paula. I'm just having a night to myself. I've put on my best sweet pants.
Well, I mean, that's what people do when like every mom says they're going to Target.
This is true.
You know,
This is true. Target.
a little bit of luxury.
Yeah, right, exactly. And we think of French as being luxurious, I guess.
Yes, we really do. And they are. You know what? I was in France one time. Humble brag. Not even humble.
Just a brag?
Just a brag. I did get very discount tickets to France during August, where it turns out everything's closed. We learned lessons. But I sat next to once the most glamorous people in the whole wide world. And they were these 3 beautiful French girls.
Mhm.
Beautiful, like perfect bangs, little hats, very cool, very chic. And one of them was engaged to an American. And the American was also at their table. And he was a rock star.
Whoa.
Like, I'm 100% he was
Like a real rock star.
I think so, because they kept talking about he was like a musician, and like this guy looked like what Bradley Cooper thinks he looked like in A Star Is Born.
Sure.
You know,
like
what I
that
mean?
kind of like dirty but hot.
Yeah, he looked like one of Mumford's sons.
Got it.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And so it was really great because like they were talking French to each other and then they would translate it for the American and also for me.
Eavesdropping.
Who was sitting next to them with my like little cup of €3 wine being like, bonjour. And they were like all talking about how they
that's actually what I'm sorry to interrupt you. That's what €3 wine is what Trader Joseph's sells in France.
So they were all talking about how like they had all gone to their grandmother's separate like country homes. And then they pulled out a little holographic silver box. And they opened it while they're sipping their wine. And inside it was a beautiful, beautiful box. And inside were perfectly candy colored cigarettes. Like pink, green, blue, purple. And then instead of the yellow for the filter, it was gold. And they all reached in and they all like took the beautiful, I mean, I don't smoke, but looking at them, I was like, I'll start. And they looked so cool. I mean, smoking is never cool, never good for you unless it's pink. And then like, I mean, I guess go ahead. And they're all
but for
like,
girls.
they're all sitting outside, beautiful cigarettes, glasses of wine, being like, yes, we went to grandma's house. And then later we went to the tennis court. And I was like, this is how you're supposed to relax. This is leisure.
I'm writing all of this down so I can remember it.
And for some reason, like when I hear the word leisure, I still picture those girls in France with their very beautiful cigarettes and their like Mumford and Sons fiance.
Paula, what's a leisure suit? I know that phrase, but what is a leisure suit?
Well, I think the non-funny answer is it's a style of suit that was popular in the 70s. And it would be like different color. Like I feel like it was usually like a cool color or a cool print. And then the lapels were really big.
Oh, yeah. And you would have like, was like the jacket different than the pants?
No.
Okay.
In fact, I'm reading this here, and it says it is a casual suit consisting of a shirt-like jacket and matching trousers. So, really wrong.
Just absolutely wrong. What is your leisure suit?
Oh, you mean like what is my little outfit for?
Yeah, no, yeah. What is your metaphorical leisure suit?
I mean, I feel like I suppose for me it's whatever dirty crew neck sweatshirt I've pulled out of the laundry and and jeans that I can wipe the stains off of.
Sure.
I'm a fancy lady.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm really we all laughed at tracksuits. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like we all were like, oh, those are stupid and from older decades and they'll
I
never
love
come
them.
back. But
I
like,
hope they do.
yeah, in the current climate, a tracksuit sounds pretty comfy. Like it sounds
Everything
pretty
about a
good.
tracksuit's a good idea. Yeah. It looks
It-
cool. It looks chic. They're still back with some people. Like, I feel like sometimes like you see a tracksuit out, people make fun of the idea of a tracksuit, and then you see someone out and about in it, and you're like, that looks cool.
Well, because they're out and about. It's that same thing with the leisure kind of thing. They're not just like when you're wearing a tracksuit, you're not like doing errands. You're out and about. You know what I
I don't know
mean?
what the difference is. No, I don't know what the difference is.
Well, it's like you're being like you're intentionally like I don't know. It's an occasion. You know what I mean? It's like these errands are an occasion. It's like somebody who dresses up to fly.
Ooh.
It's like ooh, like I found athleisure. You know what I mean? I found the perfect mix of I'm comfy in myself and look how good I look at the same time.
Yes.
Like every moment is an occasion to be celebrated. It feels very intentional.
That is so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're really making me want to get a tracksuit.
Well, I will only
Josh,
ever
give me
enable
your-
you.
Yeah, Josh, give me your stimulus check so I can buy some. Please, it's an emergency and I spent mine. Oh,
On what?
beads.
I am very into the athleisure thing that is happening right now.
I know you love an athleisure moment.
I love athleisure. I'm just really leaning into that soccer dad energy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's practical because like it's slimming. Usually it's black, but at the same time, if someone starts running at you, you have sweat wicking materials.
Yeah, and if you need to take your kid to soccer later, you're good to go.
Yeah, you could jump on the pitch and show them a little do a whole dribbling thing, some techniques. Show them how old dad does it.
That is the classic thing that happens at kids' sports games. They go, get a dad up here to show it. That's the sign of a normal person.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Not teaching the children, not helping the children, just showing off his skills.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, because that's the goal, right? Because like you don't have time to be like being the head coach of a youth sports team. Too much time.
Too much time.
Assistant coach, pretty good deal. But also, like, the goal is to just be a parent. And then one day they're like, hey, we're short on coaches. Would you mind doing soft toss for the kids so they can get in their swings and batting practice? And you're like, you chose wisely, coach.
You're like, you can't do that, but check this shit out. And then you just start doing that soccer thing where you bounce it on your knees,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's you.
That's me. I also think that I am trying to win the approval of Coach Mark at all times.
For sure. And you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it until you stop trying so hard.
I know.
And start
but like,
following what's in here.
But like maybe our wives are starting to be friends.
Your wife and Coach Mark's wife?
Yeah. It seemed like they were talking a lot at practice, at pickup. Like they're in the same class. The kids are in the same class.
And the wives are in the same class.
Yeah. Yeah. They're both
driver's ed.
I was going to say that they're both getting their PhDs, but sure, Paula.
Adults sometimes need to learn to drive.
Two affluent suburban moms need to learn how to drive.
Okay, and that's where my sitcom begins. Because Josh, in this scenario, I'm the teacher.
Oh, and your name is like Edith. So it's driver's ed, but it's Ed.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. And so I kind of like I'm teaching them, but I'm really learning from them. You know, like I'm
Sure.
teaching them, but they're teaching me. And then also the rich wives go home to you every night and they go, this fucking crazy woman I don't think she's certified. I don't think that she knows how to drive. They go, today she told us that you can drive with the door open so you can see the road better. That's what she said. She said she likes to see the open road better.
But you're also solving crimes at night.
That's true. I'm not solving them correctly.
But you are solving crimes.
And I'm pinning them on you. That's where you come back in.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm pinning all the crimes on you.
Is my name also in this Ed? So then the driver's ed is a double entendre?
Yeah, your name's Ed. This really went from like your life to like our pitch.
Hey, write about what you know.
Driver's ed and then parentheses Edith. So it's
Diff.
Yeah. Okay, this is me. Josh, we have to quick end this podcast so we can quick go write it.
So Paula, I'm giving you the day off.
Oh my God, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, as your boss on this podcast, I'm allowed to.
That's not the energy here. You're more of my quirky piano teacher.
Sure. If you were playing hooky and you're going to take the day off, what's your ideal
Never done it in my life.
day of leisure?
What do you think my ideal day of leisure is?
I think you get up at like 11.
That's not true. I don't sleep in. You're already wrong.
You get up at 7.
We'll say 8:15.
Okay, 8:15.
8:17.
After
11. You don't know me at all.
You scroll through your phone for a little while, but don't feel so that you can check Twitter and Instagram and so on and so forth.
He knows me well. And then it's suddenly midnight.
Yeah, right, exactly. And that's the whole day. I'm trying to decide if you just have like a day inside or if you like go outside and do activities or if it's like just the day for you. You know what I mean? I think it probably depends on what season it is and whether and how you're feeling when you're playing hooky. I think if you're staying inside, there's like a multi-screen kind of like writing on one computer, watching a TV show while that's happening, and then there's another tab where you're not writing. If you're going outside, maybe like, I mean, you just got those roller skates.
I did. Josh, we'll see. This was all a trick question because not being busy gives me panic attacks.
Oh no.
It's all a trap. I think your ideal day of leisure is like, well, you like to edit the pod, so you're editing, so I don't have to. And I think you're also probably like running a lot.
Hold on. My day off is giving you a day off, is what you're saying.
I have other stuff to do. You definitely are going on a run.
Yeah, probably.
And you're telling me that you went on a run.
Well, we do talk often enough that you're like, where were you? And I'm like, on a run. So technically, yes, I was telling you I was on a run.
Then you're probably baking something.
Probably. I'm a very good baker.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that's about right. And something
you like to go to a movie.
I do. I love going to movies alone. It's the best. It's the absolute best. Just sitting there with a small popcorn and a Junior Mints.
That's exactly what I would have said that you got too. That's exactly the order I would have said that you got.
Yep. I love Junior Mints. And those haters out there who say that's too much mint in one box and it's like eating toothpaste.
It's like not. Eating little. Do you know what I'm going to make you? I'm going to make you a little gift, Josh. I'm going to say, here's a little treat and here's what it's going to be. I will have put out a whole tube of toothpaste and sliced it into little slivers. And then I'm going to bake it. And then put chocolate on it. And guess what? You're not going to be able to tell the freaking difference.
That's fine. I don't care. That's delicious and it'll make my teeth more white.
I hope it foams in your stomach.
It's that or it's Bunch of Crunch. Those are the only two options.
Ooh, Bunch of Crunch rule. Remember Butterfinger BBs?
Oh, yeah.
Those
Oh,
rule.
yeah. My little brother likes the cookie dough bites, which to me are
Your little brother
disgusting.
That's not true. Your little brother is correct.
No. Ugh.
Matthew, if you're listening, keep on. Stay brave. Stay the course.
Oh, it's just too much after a while. I want one bite. It's like cake. It's like birthday cake ice cream.
Excuse me? You just said cookie dough bites are too much, but Junior Mints, shovel them in your stomach. Absolutely not, Josh Linden.
I think that's going to do it for us.
I think that's going to do it for us.
Thank you for joining us for another week and allowing me to use that outro as a way to get out of a conversation. We really, really appreciate everyone who has tuned in and tuning in for another week. We hope you all are staying safe and healthy and sane in all of this. And we appreciate you spending however much time you spent with us today as you do your chores, sit in the bath, whatever you might be doing while you're listening to a podcast.
Yep. Chores or bath.
Only two options because we can't commute anymore.
Pick a lane, folks.
There's two types of people in this world. People who do chores and people who take baths.
Josh, did anything earnest happen to you this week?
Paula, you gave me an earnest moment this week. You came over.
Presents.
Yeah, you came over and brought me presents. For my birthday.
I was saying presents with a C, but I did, yeah.
Yeah, both presents and presents. But it was very sweet. You brought some stuff over for my birthday and just in general for me. And I do want to talk about the 3 balloons that you have given me. The 3 Mylar balloons. One of them I would call Action Hero Birthday Boy. It's just like it's like a boy's balloon. You know what I mean? It's like red and black and has an explosion.
Balloons are gendered.
Yeah. The second one I would call Baby Aliens. And so it's got like a cute little spaceship and a rocket where a baby might go to space. And the third one says first birthday. So
well, it's the first one I brought you a balloon for.
It's true. It's true. And I feel like a whole new me. And also what's going to be fun is all my work calls where I'm going to have the balloons in the background. And people are going to be like, do you have balloons in the background of your work call? And I will say yes. And not give them any explanation.
Oh, those things? Yeah.
They've been in my family for generations.
You know what? My great-grandfather, Joshua B. Balloon, actually invented those.
I'm named after him.
That's why they call me Balloon.
Not Joshua. That was a coincidence. It's the other side of the family.
That's from a different guy that my dad used to know. I have an earnest moment.
You do.
Okay, so Josh and I forgot to ask for earnest moments this week, so we're just dealing with ours.
If you have earnest moments, give them to us. Please. We're like addicts tweaking here.
Please. I purchased roller skates. And I would say, I don't like to brag, but I'm a very good roller skater in a rink.
Sure.
And learning to roller skate outside is very different.
Okay.
But our neighborhood that you and I live in has truly, like the movie Miracle about the hockey players, has united to help me learn how to roller skate.
Outdoors, not in a rink.
Outdoors, because I keep taking those bad boys out. You can see them.
I can see them. Yes, they are lime green.
Yep. I keep taking those bad boys out. And when I do, everywhere I go, people are like, you've got this. And like, you're doing a great job. And it's incredibly sweet and earnest. Today, a little girl was learning to ride a bike. And I was learning to skate past her. And she looks at me and she goes, I like your helmet. And I was like, I like yours.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So now I feel like I can't let them down.
Sure. This is the sports movie that you're starring in.
Yes. Very slowly skating.
Yes. Skater haters.
Ed, if. That's a subplot in our movie. I'm also learning to skate.
If you want to send in an earnest moment that you've had recently, or you just want to say hi, if you want to suggest another live show topic / episode that we could do, I guess it's not live, it's like a live stream. You can do that via our social media. We're at Being Earnest Pod pretty much everywhere. We have an Instagram. We have a Facebook. We've got a Twitter. We've got a YouTube page where we also put up the latest live stream.
A LinkedIn. We're networking.
But yeah, you can send that in, or you can send us an email to beingearnestpod@gmail.com. Again, it's beingearnestpod pretty much everywhere.
Thank you, as always, to our wonderful Ryan Cruz, who designed our beautiful logo. You can follow her on Instagram at @RBCruiser, and our fantastic friend Dylan, who made our beautiful theme song, and you can follow him on Twitter at Dylan Dutch.
And until next week, just remember, smoking is never cool, but also the way to look cool is to be French and smoking.
I don't know what to tell you. That's just how it is.
Them's the rules.
Them's the rules. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.